Can you hear me now? Are you getting any audio? When you say bad quality, it can't be bad quality. So you're getting it loud and clear? Good. Right, well, we're supposed to be having a one-loss side match here between OnePocketSlim and Tommyy. Tommyy does tend to arrive at the last minute. We're about 3 or 4 minutes away from it. Race to 15 it is, and Slim's hoping it's finished in an hour because Steve hasn't changed the start time for Monday night 9-ball Scotch doubles. It's going to start in an hour, and this match between Tommyy and Slim won't be over in an hour in a race to 15. I'll tell you that right now. Welcome to Hair Pig. Now that's a thing I can do now that I've got a bit of time. Hang on, because I want to check and see where Chiku is going to meet Vinces, as I call him. Right, where are we in the bracket here? We've got Chiku through to round 3, and he plays LS3. And let's go further up now. Where's Kylan's, or whatever the hell he's called now? Where is he? Why can't I see him? There he's there. Right, so Chiku is going to play LS3, and Kylan's is waiting on the winner of Stub and Acero. We've yet to see Acero, how good he is at 3 cushion. I would imagine he might be pretty good at it. And then, of course, the winner of that will play Vinces. And then the winner of that will more than likely go through to play Chiku. So it's lined up for a possible conflict between those two. Kylan's has probably got the second best stats in the tournament. And that's something to look forward to, should it come about. I mean, everything's not guaranteed, but going by Chiku's performance, I can't see how he's going to lose. Stranger things happen in tournaments, though. So, welcome to Cobra. Welcome to Bedhead. And yep, Tommy's just arrived in the lobby, so we're good to go. Thank God the sound's okay now. And we are about probably the best part of a minute away from the room going up yet, because it normally does start a bit past the hour. And I haven't had my dinner either, that's the other problem. I had a snack when I got home, but I haven't had anything to eat for my dinner at all, so I could have probably went and got my dinner and just let this match go ahead. Oh, you want to go into the commentary booth, right? Hang on a minute. Hang on. Well, I've got Discord open, but I don't see anybody there. That overlay will fix itself in a second or two, hopefully. Let's get into the room. I'll probably have to, no, I don't have to change the cloth. So we've got Slim on the right hand side. And, well, that one on the left, I mean, they're both too heavy. You've just got to feather this for the lag in the 3 cushion table. The ball just keeps flying. But anyway, Slim has won the break. Around the corner for the 3-rail first shot onto the white. Right, hang on a minute. We'll see this shot and then I'll tab out. And that'll do it. He's still not there. Now you should still be able to get into the commentary booth. There's no changes there, hopefully, unless Discord's broke down, because I still don't see you there. This possibly still could count if it had the legs. Maybe it was just missing. Ah, there he is. Good afternoon.
Hello.
Right, first things first. The guys that are watching, you need to give us a sound check and let us know whether Hairpig's coming through loud and clear, or too loud, or not loud enough.
Here I am. Check, check.
Chimpy says it's fine. So anyway, I'm going to leave it in the capable hands of Hairpig, who is our 3 cushion expert.
Yeah, expert. I'm going to try.
Did you not see that match with Chiku?
Did I not?
Did you get a chance to watch it?
No, I didn't see it.
Well, I'll tell you, you should have gone to watch it. It's on my YouTube channel. The guy is top drawer. I say that without any shadow of a doubt, that I cannot see why he's going to lose this tournament, let alone, I mean, as I say, the only way he'll lose it is not showing up.
Yeah, there was a German guy I played once.
Well, I don't know whether it was Kere, K-E-R-E, and he's top notch, and he's the only guy that could probably beat Chiku, but he hasn't been in VP4 for more than 4 years, so. And I sent him an email via the messaging system, no reply to it, so he might be gone somewhere.
There was one where it was like a first name and then a string of numbers. I forget what first name though. Anyway, that guy was great, and I played him and he ran 8 on me once. But he's the best I've seen at this game, I think, and then second best I think would be Chiku. Well,
Chiku, he ran 6 in his first match, and as I say, what we don't know is...
Yeah, there we go. Tommy says, Tommyy 1904 is who I'm talking about. Tommy, you should be in the game, not the chat, though.
Yeah, I've never seen that name before. But as I say, Chiku was either on a good day or an ordinary day on his first match. We don't know that yet. I mean, if he plays to his top level, he might just I mean, that match only lasted 30 minutes in the race to 20, so he should, I mean, every shot he plays is with proper intent. He knows where the cue ball's going most of the time. He won't get it all the time, but you know, he's fairly close most of the time.
All right. Tommy's got it. It's hard not to double kiss this red right off the rail. He did double kiss it. Did he play that?
Yeah, that match is on my YouTube channel, Slim. It's It's there for all to see. Well, with the white being near a corner, that's the best chance that you or I have of getting a three-railer. That's gives you better odds to get there.
He should go either 4 rails or 5. He can go 4 rails off his right side of the red or 5 off his left side of the red, both with right English as he looks.
Well, he certainly doesn't. The only problem is going to be his colliding with the red coming back around if it doesn't get out of the way, and that's going to. Whoa, wait a minute, that'll work.
Knock the white out of the way. Knock the white into the way.
That'll work. You can't find it. All you need to do is when you go to my YouTube channel, what you do is you click on the live tab. There's all those different tabs. There's community and live and videos or whatever. Click on live and then look at the videos. You'll find it easily enough. It's one of the most recent ones. Have a sit down and watch that match.
Ooh, did he use left on that? That ball checked up off the short rail a lot more than I would have expected.
Yeah, this is the thing I find bamboozling with this table is that, you know, you're far better trying to hit plain ball and just using the angle to try and get the three rail. As soon as you start putting English on it, you're totally lost.
Oh no, I don't agree. I think you're far better with running English on the vast majority of shots.
Well,
plain ball gets very difficult to judge some of the time.
Get yourself onto the 3-cushion table, try that for half an hour, then come back and tell me you've got the same opinion. I get totally baffled.
Oh, did he get that third rail before the ball? I don't think so. I think
I think it was 2.
Yeah. Indeed, it was. Yeah, no. Watch. Do you watch, Hugh, any professional 3-cushion ever?
No, I think there was a championship on YouTube at one time. There was matches on, and the guys there are amazing.
If you're willing to either listen to or mute the Korean language commentary, there is a ton of 3-cushion available on Korean channels on YouTube, and you know, it's a much bigger professional game over there than pool is in Korea. But anyway, the top pro 3-cushion players, wherever they're from, hardly ever use plain ball. It's running English.
Yeah, I'm
99% of the time.
Yeah, I'm equating my theory to numpty level like myself, because I can't read the rails at all on this table. I just cannot fathom them. I'm okay if it's in a corner, but anything else, totally forget it.
They do play different than on the pool table, and it's also just different shots.
This is good.
Using on the pool table, that's nice. Got a little fortunate bumping the white into the path of that shot again.
Well, Tommy better get himself in gear here. He's 4-0 down. David Zapata leading the Korean Championship.
That's what he says. The dreaded double kiss again. That's the part of 3-cushion I find the most unfathomable. Is I can predict when there's a double kiss, you know, off the first rail a lot of the time. When there's a double kiss off the second or third rail, I have no idea when it's going to happen, and it always ruins your shot. And Chimpy, you are correct. This table does play differently than a real 3-cushion table. I'm not sure it's so much the table. It's partly the table, but it's also the balls. The way the balls continue to spin. You know, balls do pick up running English while they're running around the rails, and that's a real thing that happens in real life. But in this game, they pick it up and they never lose it, and so the ball will be spinning like a top as it like trickles to a stop at the end of the shot, when that's not how a real ball reacts. And I think that really matters because the end of the shot is where you score in three cushion, and a lot of the time the ball is spinning in a really unnatural way.
Well, the Cobra Killers arrived. Good afternoon to LS3.
OPS going for the heavy draw shot. That's it's one you don't see a lot in real three cushion. Very rarely will they draw the ball straight back.
This looks good. I like that.
Very nice.
I think Slim's been, sorry, not Slim, I think Tommy's just sigh of relief there to get off the mark.
I think this will be a bank shot. Three bank, as they say. Three rails try to split the balls. Very long. Missed it very long.
Oh, welcome to Albie.
I don't know if Tommy's a diamond system player. Those bank shots are perhaps they're the time when I lean most on a diamond system. I don't bother to use it on a lot of shots. But
Albinario, I've got bad news for you. You ain't going to win the three cushion world championship. I just thought I'd break it to you gently.
You can't tell Albie he's not going to win a world championship. He's just going to go do it now.
Yeah, he ain't going to win it. He ain't got a snowball in hell's chance of winning this tournament.
He needs a bunch of right English on this ball. It was short rail, long rail, short rail. Come in behind the red up there in the corner. Don't see him.
Now see where he is on that ball. Where he's going right now, I would hit that. But a big stun with loads of spin. He's gone narrow there. I would have stunned that to come into this rail and let the English send the cue ball around and up to that red.
I don't know what he was trying there. The only shot he was close to executing was hitting the red off two cushions, which obviously does not count.
Well, welcome to semi-pro.
Now, Tommy's going to try to come three rails and hit that first diamond right next to the red just before he catches the red. Now he missed it on the other side of the ball.
And this is what I'm talking about. You play shots that you think you can see the line to it, and then you end up, nowhere actually near the line at all. Just like that.
Now you got to get used to where the line is. In pool, missing that shot by that much probably doesn't ruin your positional shot. In three cushion, it's the difference between scoring and not scoring. So,
yeah. Now that's the question that I need to ask. I looked at that bracket semi-pro for the match with Stubb and Mark Sharp. Why did it end up in a forfeit with Stubb still on 12? What was the deal there? What happened? If that's the case, then it should be brought to them that matters attention to sort it out, whatever the issue was. I wasn't there, so I didn't see it. I was long gone.
It's a natural five-railer here. If he comes off the right side of the white, stuns up, mostly parallel to the long rail, with a heavy right English. Come around five rails right toward the red. That's not going to do it. He's trying to just catch the third rail right there next to the red. I think that's inexperience. I think that was a much tougher way to play that shot, that position.
Let's see, this is tough. That yellow's too far in the corner. Stub deliberately disconnecting.
You can go rail first on this red, long rail first, and then over toward the opposite corner, kind of zigzag back toward the yellow. He's doing a go first this corner off. Oh, that's nice. That's a nice line.
Make the narrow. Well, that was the same problem that happened in that other match, wasn't it? Where we eventually had to go and set a room. I can't remember, was it the Black Ball tournament? And Steve eventually had to set the room.
The score was messed up. It's not good. I'd be coming off the right side of the yellow, reasonably thin, with right English. Miss the red and then come back around. That's it.
Narrow again.
Oh. See, that's kind of, you know, after the 4 rails, that ball was spinning too much when it hit that final short rail. It spun short into the long rail and then narrow of the red, as you say. But that's kind of where, in real life, this game plays a little easier sometimes, because that spin will wear off and the ball will play a more predictable path into those final couple rails.
Well, it seems strange if things started were things happening before Mark Shark got to 10-7. That's the question. You know, Mark Shark's up 10-7, and then there's a load of things go wrong, and then the game loads it back up from the server, and the scores have reverted back to what they were maybe 20 minutes before. I doubt whether Steve will actually look at it.
I think I might play off the left side of the yellow with left English here and just zigzag my way back down the table toward the red.
Well, I think I would go left English on the right side of the one, top rail, like that. Yeah, and I would do the same thing and miss it by a mile.
It's hard to get enough left English to hit long rail and make that point. And it's, if you're trying to go long rail, short rail, right behind the red, then you have a very narrow amount of rail you can use and make the point. This one sits a little better for a similar shot. If he comes off the left side of the yellow with some left English, he can go short rail, long, and then into the fat part of the red. He didn't use enough left, though.
I think this game is it's got its own way of torturing you.
It does. Sometimes you will miss 12 shots in a row by, like, you know, half a ball width, and think to yourself, surely odds are that some of these would have scored by now.
Yeah. This looks better.
It's a good play, and it scores. Very nice. Very nice. Well, OnePocketSlim is dominating. Tommyy is from Germany, where I know 3-cushion billiards is popular. OPS is from Minnesota, I believe, where I don't believe 3-cushion is hardly played at all.
I'll tell you what the problem is, Bedhead. What Steve needs to do, when I don't know whether it's a change in the settings in Twitch, but I've noticed it recently, Whenever you do a live stream on Twitch now, I looked at a couple of my videos and they were unpublished. So if Steve has done a live stream in that match last night, it's probably unpublished on his channel, and he needs to get into his video producer to actually publish it so that it will go live and people can see it. But he would also need to create a full highlight of it as well if it was going to stay there on his channel, because if he doesn't, it'll disappear in 7 days. It'll be gone. Steve doesn't know that though.
I'd be coming off the right side of the red here, I believe. Try to go 3 rails the long way.
Well, the 3 ball's a slightly bigger target now where it's heading in that corner.
It is. Unfortunately, playing the white toward the yellow, he's shooting straight off the rail, which means he can only really access the top of the ball. Makes it much harder.
Can you not thin? Well, he's going the other way. That'll work.
Nailed it. Very nice. It's hard to judge that when you can't.
Now, what cue ball's he got? I can't remember what cue ball Tommy's got. Has he got the white?
He's the white ball, yeah. It's a tough one again, though. If he tries to come off the red and go the short way around the table, it's hard to keep it short enough. He'll miss this below the yellow most of the time.
Albinaru remembers back in the day in VP3 where if you were playing 3 cushion in VP3, you could use the incredible top spin that the cue ball had to play a 3 cushion shot where all you do is you put so much top in the cue ball and the cue ball just rides the rail, you know, like 3 or 4 hits. Used to be able to do silly things in VP3 with the cue ball.
I think you can do some silly things still, such as Slim attempted a shot a few innings ago where he drew the ball like 30 feet. It's also a little bit hard to reproduce in real life. Now, if he kind of stuns off the yellow, well, that's not what he's going to do. This is going to go short.
That's good. Oh, that's unlucky.
All right, 5-railer for Slim again. Does he play it this time? Coming off the left side of the white, around 5 rails. No. He likes these draw shots. I don't know. They're real tough to judge for me.
Welcome to Brain Fill Out. That was only 2 rails there from Slim.
It was. And he's left a pretty big yellow ball in the corner of the table.
Got to miss the red.
Yeah, right in the face.
Well, Tommy's getting a chance to find his feet here. And the red's in not a bad position again either.
It's in a great spot. He can come off the right side of the yellow and go 3 rails or 4 if he uses the extra short rail.
Welcome to Bill as well. That's going to go narrow.
With the extra rail. And the red is still a good target for Slim here. Now he should go the short way around, so 3 rails, but then after the 3rd rail, catch that long rail, and maybe also the short rail next to the red. because otherwise he has to hit this super duper razor thin. Yeah, see, he went in between. If he hit that ball a little less thin, he would have caught those same 2 rails, but then also hit the red. Tommyy considering a one pocket slim style draw shot here.
He's got to get to the long rail about.
Not the draw shot I would play, even if I was playing a draw shot. I'd be hitting the yellow half ball and going to the right rail first.
Yeah, he's gone too soon.
I don't know what the path to scoring is there. Like, yeah. I don't know about these draw shots, guys. For anybody listening, not sure I agree with that strategy. If you care what I think. He left this yellow ball in the corner, but kind of deep in the corner where it's not that huge a target.
Yeah, double kiss again. That's the frustrating thing, getting that other object ball out the way.
Yeah, it really is. It really is. It's a constant annoyance in this game. And the first object ball always wants to get in your way.
It's going to go round the back.
Let's see what we have. I think if he plays off his right side of the white, that presents a nice path to the red. He's not doing it. On the 4 rails, or 6 possibly, to the white, this could score.
Oh,
see, that's one that would have scored on a real table, because when it misses on that long side of the white and then goes the extra 2 rails, it'll come out at the white. With this, it's still spinning like a top. It always comes too short off the extra 2 rails.
I know it's going wide the other side. Well, Tommy's getting close, but no cigar a lot of these shots. You know, if he'd hit them, I mean, we could be all square, but it's all ifs and buts and maybes.
You'd probably see a bank shot in real life here.
Oh, that bump.
OnePocketSlim once again gets the lucky bump.
Yeah.
How many has that been? 3? 3 of his 8 points this rack have involved that. I said rack, this match.
Yeah, he's had at least two nice kisses on that third ball, and put it into path of the new ball for the count. Needs to miss it again.
Wow.
Not this time.
Brutal kiss. I don't know if that was going to score, but it was going to be close.
Oh, Tommy might get it this time. Nope.
Not quite. He is due for 1 or 2 though. If only the universe was fair like that. This looks like a tough position. Oh, is he? Oh. I think maybe he was trying to go around the red and then 2 more rails out of the opposite corner, but that line was not really there. By the time he missed the red, he was going way too short to do that. My favorite 5-railer is back.
Do they have crowds for this game?
Tommyy actually shot it though, and he's gonna score.
Oh, he's going to go round the back again, I think.
It could tighten up. Didn't. Do they have crowds for this game? In some parts of the world, absolutely they do. In other parts, it's a bit of a niche game.
Uh-oh, there we go. Slim's at it again. Cue ball came in the way of the red, and then the red bumps the cue ball back into the yellow.
That time, at least, he was online to score without the extra kiss. So you could say that's a little bit less lucky of a category of luck. This plays pretty naturally off the right side of the red, just like so. Went long, though. Oh, will he get the... No, he won't get the extra 2 rails. Albie was calling the double the corner shot. I think he's probably right. On that one where OnePocketSlim tried to come around the red and go 4 rails. Man, what a brutal game. Those are the ones. He missed that one by like a single ball width. And sometimes you can do that 20 times in a row and just want to quit and never play this again.
Now this could be left English off the right side of the red into the short rail. Needs to get loads on it, I think, to get it to bite and come off the top short rail and into the long rail and then down into this corner. And it looks on to me.
I think it's on. As long as he doesn't get an unlucky kiss or an unlucky,
It doesn't
go around the back of the white. He did not.
Well, he's went the other way. I think the line was far better going inside English to the short rail and then getting it into that long rail pretty quick.
I do too.
Because the white's a big target again where it's sitting, or at least it was, and the yellow's now a big target. Yep. Well, 1, 2, right. He's got to go inside right. Has he? Let me. See, I'm trying to visualize the shot, but.
So right English, if he hits very close to the corner on the long rail, on the first long rail, then he can come around from there 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rails toward the yellow. So he wants to get as deep into that first corner as he can. The red's not going to hit the yellow if he does that. He'll be overcutting the yellow, so there's an unlucky kiss possible after 2 rails or after 5. But he's not doing that at all. He's playing the draw shot again. Gotta get away from these draw shots. Well, that ball was never a path.
That was never going to do anything doing that.
Yeah. Now this one he can pile drive straight through with a follow shot. That's nice. That was very well done. And he can go the same path around the table, but this time hitting the white thin. Oh, Slim's on a run. Look at this. You put the white in the corner for another one. He'll have to hit the red very thin to avoid missing the white on the long side. That's not thin enough, not nearly. Matter of fact, I'm not sure it was possible to hit that ball thin enough to score going that route. He might have had to play a different shot entirely.
Slim's got 25 minutes to get his 4 points.
He's playing like a man on a mission.
Oh. That was only 2 rails.
It was 2 rails. Now this one, I think he wants to come off the right side of the red and go up fairly deep in the corner next to the yellow. He's not playing it, but that's because he's playing this one that goes to the wrong corner of the table.
Now, always think Tommyy was the yellow cue ball there.
Yeah, it surely would have been a bank shot at the 2 balls if he was. But since he's not, this is a difficult position. He can only hit the left side of the yellow. And hitting the red doesn't seem likely to work too well. Oh, wow, he made a valiant effort.
Watch the cue ball.
Oh, he actually hit
it. He got it.
Very nice. That shot was super tough to pull.
I don't think he is. Albie, you're not in this 3-cushion tournament, are you?
No, I'm not.
Yeah, he had the good sense not to sign up for it, Albie, if that's what you're asking.
I've actually been playing a lot of 3-cushion in real life lately. They opened up a new room with really nice 10-foot tables in my area, so some friends and I have been trying to learn the game. That's nice too. All right, Tommy's waking up. And coming off the left side of the red, he's got a pretty natural path 3 rails around to the yellow. He can hit it after 3 or catch the short rail as a 4th rail. Don't need the short rail if he's going to make it.
Oh, they'll never always.
Oh no,
he's not as fortunate as Slim.
Not quite.
Got the little touch you needed there. Duck round the back. Welcome to Mark Sharp. So, Mark, give us your side of the story for this match last night. I heard you were in front, and then everything broke down, and then when you get back in, or when the game reloaded, or the room reloaded, you were behind. I think if that's the case, and again, I'm only stating my opinion. Remember what happened with that other match? What match was it? Was it the straight? It was a straight pool final, wasn't it? It was a straight pool final where Steve had to go and set a room because the game reset to way back, and then both players then had to get a target to get to, and that was how it was resolved. And if that's the case, then that match between Stubb and Mark Sharp should be resolved in a similar manner, where Mark Sharp's on 10 and he only needs 3, and Stubb's on 7 and he needs 6. To me, that would be the fair way to fix that issue with the game being reloaded with a lead being washed away by the fact that the save in the server was goofed. Yeah, the Chimpiacero match, that you're right enough, Brainful Out, so I think that's what should happen. So it rolled back 3 of your wins, had him at 10-7, and it rolled back to the previous disconnect to 7-7. Right, well, I think you should be, first of all, you should be writing to support and explaining that to him, and then he can go and look at the video.
Very nice 4-railer from Tommy.
Did who is it said, was Steve actually streaming that match last night, or was it Slim? That the match with Stubb and so Slim was streaming it, right? Steve wasn't in the commentary. Because I'm surprised if he was there that it wasn't resolved that way last night. No, he wasn't there. Right, well.
I think Tommy should be coming off the left side of the yellow here, but he did something a little bit crazy with the red instead.
Right. Stubb's last message to me was this morning while I was at work, so I never read it. And he says, Stubb came back and won and he quit, and there's nothing wrong with my connection, is what his last line says. Well, I beg to differ. I think his connection's shit, for wanting a better description. Yeah, I would have a room set to the tournament spec, and have Stubb having to get 6, and Mark having to get 3, and that resolves it. That makes it fair, because you can't have the server dictating the outcome of a result doing that. When we, you know, fair's fair. If we had it in the straight pool, then we should have it in the black ball.
5-reeler off the right side of the red. It's natural as the day is long from here. And scores.
Now, what's the deadline for that match, Mark? What's the deadline date? Go and double check what the deadline date is for it. What's today's date? This is the 6th. So what's the actual deadline for that match to have been finished by? Because I'm pretty certain Steve will... what day is this? Tuesday? When is it LS3 and... I need to go and look at the brackets and that after this match is over. Because I'll tell you something, I'll be hounding Steve. I'll remind him, and I'll tell him how this. You know, he doesn't need telling how the straight pool was resolved. Then in that case, he should be getting this match resolved with Stubb. I think that's fair.
That one's only ever going to miss on that side. There was no way to come off that side of the yellow and go as long as he was trying to go.
The 17th, is it?
And miss short.
Well, this is a reasonable position. I'd be going right side of the white ball as we look.
Yep.
Yeah, like that. I think he's just going to catch it. Oh, he might. Oh no! I thought he's going to get the back end of it there, coming off the short rail.
He had to hit the first ball a little thicker in order to be short enough to hit the red off that rail, or he could have hit it a little thinner and gone longer to hit it off the extra rail. Although really he would have had to go way longer. I think he could play off his left side of the white with heavy right English.
You know, can he not go pretty tight into the corner? Oh, he's missed a hit. I was thinking he might. Probably not. I don't think it was on. When I look at where the white is, no, it would have hit the long rail first, probably.
Yeah, I think so.
Here's a little fizzer into the corner. Oh, Tommy's had lots of them where that third rail to the object ball is like, you know, an inch or two away. Well, I suppose the question to ask Steve is how are you going to resolve the match with Stubb and Mark Sharp, because the outcome seems a bit dodgy.
Well, I think the only fair way would be to play it from the point before the disconnect messed up the score.
Well, that's exactly what I think. I think most people would agree that, but I think there's an even bigger reason to agree that because of what happened in the straight pool final. Straight pool final had something similar happen where the scores get mucked up, and from then on in, Steve gave them a target to get to, and that resolved it.
Yep, that is the right way to do it, I think. Alright, so this could be a 4-railer or a 5-railer. He's gone the 5-rail route, which will be a very thin hit.
I like this. It's going to go round the corner and hit it. That's very nice.
Good. Very good. Very good. You know, you had to hit that ball very thin to hit the long rail first, but you can just skip that rail with enough right English and a thicker hit and hit the short rail first and go the same path around the table. This shot wasn't ever possible. He hit that ball very thin, and it was still not nearly thin enough. He would have had to miss it entirely to do the thing he was trying to do.
Yeah, the ball's in his court.
You know what, Tommy's sizing up. I'd be going off the right side of the red. That path off the yellow he went with is very tough to judge.
Let's have a quick look at the where are we in the bracket here? That's what I was looking to see. I was forgetting this is a one-loss side match. There's a long way to go in that one-loss side.
Yeah, Steve wouldn't side with Stubb for a variety of reasons, but the question is, I guess, now that the match has been completed, whether it's kind of too late. It's sort of a different question. But since we all agree, hopefully Steve will see the light of day. I can tell with some confidence that Slim is not a system player on these 3-railers. Seems to seems to hit the ball either quite thin when he needs a thicker hit or quite thick when he needs a thinner one. I think he's eyeballing each of them and coming up with a variety of answers. I do like knowing a diamond system, at least as a starting point. That was very nice.
That worked. Well, Slim's on the hill, and he may well be finished in time.
Now here's one where I'd kind of like cutting the red almost toward the white. You have to make sure you miss the white. I'm just going zigzag back and forth down the table.
Oh,
he almost made that shot work. It was a difficult one to judge, being far from the first object ball. Five reels from Tommy? No. See, hitting the ball full with follow like that, the amount of hook you get off the first rail makes it pretty much impossible to predict.
I'm surprised nobody tried to get a hold of Steve last night when that incident happened, because that'd be the first thing to do is get a hold of him and explain the situation to him, how it was very similar to the straight pool final, and suggest to him that the way to resolve it is what we said. It shouldn't take you much explaining.
Nice shot. Good three-railer from Tommy. Oh, he landed in unlucky position. Anytime you can only see one of the balls in three cushion, that's a little unlucky.
Well, this would be the best time to get the highest run of the tournament. This might work.
That's beautiful.
This might work. Oh, that's unlucky. That might count. It might have been so close it might count. You know what VP4's like.
Yeah, sometimes it'll hit and be imperceptible, but not that time.
Not this time.
Slim can stun off his right side of the red with left English.
This is it. Game, set, and match.
There he goes.
Right. It's all over.
Not the shot I had drawn up, but he hit it perfectly.
Well,
and, yeah.
That was a lot quicker than I thought it would be. 54 minutes. So Slim's got a while to wait. I think he's maybe waiting on a loser coming across, but he's got quite a time to wait for that match.
Slim was sick of us talking about Chiku. He was like, "Watch this."
Let's have a look.
Doubles Hugh, says Slim.
Let's have a look and see. Well, that's going to update in a second. No, well, he has got a while to wait because we're waiting on. There's a whole pile of buys right next to Slim. So that is a long way away. They've got until November the 27th for Slim's next match to get played. So he's got a long break in this tournament. Right, so, that is it, guys.
What about the stats view? Is there the
stats for the match?
Well, the stats for the tournament. Are we sorting by average?
Yeah, you'll see that let's have a go. If you look at points per turn, Chiku's a mile ahead. His average run 2.5. His high run 6. But Emmett actually
1.25 average. That's very good.
Emmett actually tied that as well. I noticed he's got a high run of 6 also. When did he do that? I thought he forfeited. He couldn't play. He must have done that in his first match because he couldn't play LS3 and had to forfeit. Anyway, Fast Eddie's high runs 3, Interchange X is 3. Oh, that's not in the right order. Hang on a minute. Right, so we've got
high runs are not really what I would.
Yeah, but look at the
Sort
average
by
run and the points per turn. That's a big
Points
one.
per turn is what they usually judge professional matches on. It's what kind of average they're playing, and anything in the 1.5 to 2 range is sort of professional level, and you don't see that level very often in VP.
Right then, I'm calling it quits here, Pig, because I'm going to see whether Slims want to defend our doubles title in this 9-ball Scotch doubles, because I certainly won't be streaming it. Right.
Alrighty.
Well, thanks for your company.
Luck.
Thanks for watching, guys. Good luck to Slim and the rest of the tournament. And we'll see you all later.
Bye, everyone.
Take care.